Hey everyone, it's Sarah. I have a layout here using the using my stash. I'm still drinking my coffee, guys. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm using my stash and I'm using a sketch from the Kelly Perky Snap Sketch Scrap class. That is so hard to say, Kelly. I love the class, but it's so hard to say. That's what I had sitting there in the beginning. I can't show you any of the sketches because it is something you need to pay for, but if you want to check it out, definitely do. I'll have a link in the video for it. It's a really good class, and it's, you know, based on sketches. It's all her, and it's a self-paced thing, so you can buy it whenever you want to, and you know, there's no like deadlines or anything like that. So I am scrapbooking about scrapbooking, literally. This is a scrapbooking retreat that I went to in Tucson a couple months before we moved. And that is a church group that I would scrapbook with. Well, it wasn't a church group, but we met at a church and we scrapbooked. And we did that once or twice a month. We would have big, you know, scrapbooking crops and stuff. And this one was special. It was their annual fiesta, and the theme was Dr. Seuss, and it was so much fun. It was 12 hours of scrapbooking. It was super awesome. One of the ladies that I scrap with, her daughter ended up babysitting for me for 12 hours, which was awesome. So it was fun. We had a really great time. Those doilies, you guys, ignore my ATG trouble. I'm still having issues. Those are 8-inch doilies, or 8.5 inch, I think. And I got those at Albertsons right after, I think, Thanksgiving. It was with all their like table decoration type things, you know, like holiday decoration type stuff. And they're huge and they were cheap. So I got red, I got gold, and I got silver, and they're, you know, they're like foily type, as you can tell. They're so cute. So I was like, score. And Josh goes, what do you need those for? I was like, scrapbooking. He said, oh, of course you do. Like, yeah, I do. I need these. So, okay, let me talk supplies real quick before I get too far off. So I'm using blue cardstock in the back, and then the yellow striped paper is by Tim & Beck, and the red polka dot paper that I just cut up there is from Basic Gray. And I wanted to put these pictures, these are, I think, I don't know if those are 3x4 or maybe 3x5, something like that. I'm mounting those on some more of that blue cardstock, the same color. And I'm kind of just figuring out where I need to put all my stuff. So I'm going off a sketch. I stayed pretty close to the sketch as far as where I'm putting my stuff. And I just had to kind of cut things apart so that I could see things up above and below the picture, since I do have, you know, 3 pictures there to use. And that little guy there with my name on it, that was my place setting for our table. Each table had a different book, a Dr. Seuss book that they had their theme for, and ours was Fox and Socks. So 2 of the girls who were at our table were in charge of decorating everything and doing stuff. So I have a picture of my place sitting there, and the church area where we were was all decorated with stuff. It was so much fun. And then the group picture of us, that's everyone that was sitting at our table. So I kept that little Fox and Socks guys with my name on it that they had at my table setting. And then I literally pulled everything out that had a fox on it that I had, because I don't use foxes that much, but there was a time where that was really trending and I just didn't have any use for them, so I didn't use them. So I was like, eh. So I have a little cluster of foxes. The one on top is actually from Michael's. I think you could buy them like that, and they use those as part of decoration at our table as well, so I kept him. And then I have a flare badge and a wood veneer that both have fox faces, and those are both from Freckled Fawn. So I'm going to use these Basic Gray dark blue alphabet, and I'm going to spell out Seussapalooza, which is what it was called. Actually, it was Magical Scrapbookable Seussapalooza, but I was not trying to spell all that out, so I'm just going to do Seussapalooza. And that was, you know, the name of the event, and then the title of my page as well. And I didn't have enough A's, so I just took a couple of Q's and I cut the tail ends off of them. So they are now A's, and I don't ever use Q's, so it didn't bother me to do that. So I'm going to put my title up here at the top, just making sure it's all going to fit good. And let me think, what else do I put here? I don't know what I'm looking for. I had kept a bunch of stuff, like everything is over there to my right, but I don't end up using anything else besides the big fox and the little fox head from there. Everything was just a little bit too big. I didn't want to overcrowd my page, so. Oh, ATG trouble. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy stuck down. And I like how he's kind of overlapping the pictures too. And I'm going to get my little foxes down here with my quick dry adhesive. And that flare badge has a little adhesive on the back already. I had kept those specifically to use on this page because I had all the foxes and I was just like, I have no clue what to use these for. And then when this came around and we were Fox and Socks table, I was like, ah, sweet, I'm keeping them. So I knew I was going to use those on this page. So I've had those for so long and just ready to use on this page. So I'm happy I got it done. And that fox is actually new. That is from the Amy Tangerine Stitch die cut pack. And that came in my December hip kit. And when I was looking through the package, I saw him and I was like, ooh, I could use that on my Seussapalooza page. So I grabbed him as well to use here because I don't have a use for any foxes at all. So even whimsically, I don't even know if I would normally grab for them. So I'm going to go ahead and get my alphabets up here stuck down. Oh, I miss those girls. We had so much fun scrapbooking. We would scrapbook either a Friday night. They usually do one Friday night and one Saturday day crop. So the Friday night is usually about 5 hours. I think it's from 6 to 11. And then Saturdays would be an all day, like a 9 to 5 thing. Oh, it was so much fun. And when I had the chance to go, I would go. If Josh was home, I could go on a Saturday. But if he wasn't home, then Saturdays usually wouldn't work for me. But even when he wasn't home, I would try my hardest to get a sitter for a few hours on a Friday night so I could go and just kind of have that creative time with my girls. And it was so fun. We played games and had contests, and it was a great group of ladies. We had a lot of fun. I think I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to do my journaling. Sometimes you just get so like into the process and then you're like, oh, I have to write about this. I'm going to do it right there on that underneath right there. That's where I'm going to do it. And I'm using my Sharpie since I'm writing on a pattern. I want to make sure it stands out. If I use my precision pen, sometimes the ink is not quite bold enough for it to really stand out, so I am using my Sharpie. I've been using my precision pens for journaling a lot more, but when I need to really make it stand out, I use my Sharpie. So that's what I'm doing here. And I think I'm going to add some of those freckled fawn asterisks. Oh, I'm looking for the date. I couldn't remember the date of it. I knew it was the first weekend in May of last year, so I just looked at the date, and it was May 3rd, 2014. So I'm going to add the date. I believe right next to the title there, yeah. And then I'm going to add some of these asterisks, some of the dark blue ones, and oh, yellow, sorry, adding some yellow. I thought I added the blue. And I believe that's going to complete my layout, you guys. So that was a fun layout made from my stash. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, let me know. And if you want to check out Kelly Perky's self-paced sketch class, go ahead and click the link in the video and check her out. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye.